Hello, Giveaway Manny here. Thank you, President Manny, for that wonderful introduction. Here we are with our giveaway of the atlases. And yes, remember I said plural atlases. We're going to be giving away 2 atlases with this giveaway here. So make sure you like, comment, and share this video. That's how you enter the giveaway. You gotta make sure you like the videos, comment on the videos, and share the videos to help it get seen. And we will be giving away 2 atlases and a color for each of the atlases if you are the winner. So 2 different winners will get an atlas and a color paint of their choice. And if we get this giveaway knocked out the park real quick and we get to 5,500 subscribers by the end of the month, I'm going to be giving away the whole atlas paint pack. So if you want that special atlas paint pack, make sure this video gets seen, share it around. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We're giving away 2 atlases. Remember, in order to join this giveaway, make sure you like and comment and share on all the videos I make until we reach our goal at the end of the month. Thank you guys. Enjoy your atlases and take it back away for us, President Manny. I'll see you next time. This has been Giveaway Manny. Adios.
What up, guys? Astro here, back at it again with another video, and there's Hopeless over here in the Atlas. Today we're gonna run a crazy cargo route for maxing cargo hauling Covelix rep. That's what today is. So if you like that sort of thing, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live and when new videos come out and stuff like that. And you could also be that super cool dude and hit that join button down below and become a member and support me and the Astro Mercenaries. Appreciate you guys. So again, today, cargo hauling, insane cargo hauling, and showing off the Atlas. So a little 2-for-1er here. We're doing 11 cargo hauling missions in one. Okay, so for what I'm doing, this specific route, you need to be a member in your cargo hauling rep. Let me pull this up here. The Covelix here is, I'm a member, so you need to at least be a member to be able to do this specific route. I am going to show other routes for lower ranks and even higher ranks in the future, but this route is so insane. Okay, my microphone is going to play games with me, even in the recording. So we're going to make this work, guys, so stick with me. If my microphone cuts out, I'm going to pay attention and notice that my microphone cut out. Anyways, take note of where we are in our rep, okay? Take note of this. We are about 1/3 of the way through. And this should for sure probably boost us all the way to experience because we're doing 11 missions in one. Let me show you the missions we're doing. We're doing 2 junior direct planetary medium cargo hauls. These are the least important of the 3 missions. These are just extra ones that I'm picking up from Casilo, a distribution center, to bring back to Everest Harbor. This is going to be our final stop before we return to Everest Harbor to finish. These 2 are least important. Look at how many hauling mission choices we have. We have 109 hauling mission choices. There's a lot to go through. But basically, you're going to go down your members list of planetary cargo hauls, and you're going to look for every mission in your cargo hauling that is a member planetary cargo haul, planetary small cargo haul, that is going to be from Everest Harbor to Sakura Sun Magnolia Work Center, Tisa Spaceport, Casilo, and Farnsway. Every single one of these missions goes to all 4 of these locations, except these top 2 ones here. They only go to 3 of the 4 locations, but they're still the same locations. They just go to only 3 of them. And the rest of them all go to the exact same 4 locations. This is a bit of an intro, but there's a lot to explain in this cargo hauling. I haven't even done a basic cargo hauling video for you guys, so the basic cargo hauling video might come out before this video. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is how we do it over here with Astro Mania. I give you all the information you guys need with full uncut gameplay. You guys know how it is, so this one might be a long haul. So, what are we doing next, Hopeless?
I mean, you're going to plan out what cargo we need to load, and we're going to load the cargo.
Sounds good. So there's a lot to cargo. There's a lot of cargo to grab, guys. So if you take a look at our missions, each cargo is a different type. You see this is collect stems. This is collect tin. This is collect silicon. This is collect conundrum. This is collect tungsten. This is aluminum, titanium, carbon, quartz. Every single one is a different item. So we're going to make a spreadsheet. Yes, we're going to make a spreadsheet. Boom, on your screen is my Excel spreadsheet that is going to tell us what and where everything is going. Okay, so we're going to go to Lorville, then the Sakura, then the Farnsway, then the Casio. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't really matter which order you go in as long as you do Casio last, because we have pickup from Casio, right? So we're going to write down everything we need for Lorville right now, because we're going to start at Lorville. So how much quartz do we need for Lorville? We need to do, which is TISA Spaceport, by the way, guys. Lorville is TISA Spaceport. We need 7 quartz, okay? How much carbon do we need? We need 2 carbon, okay? Can you guys see both? You cannot here. Let me fix the spreadsheet just a little bit so you can see both. There you go. Okay. All right, so 2 carbon, right? How much titanium do we need to go to Lorville? We need 5, all right? How much aluminum do we need? 7. This is gonna be a long ride, guys. Bear with me, okay? How much? You know what we could do? Here, let's start for. It's better to do this. We're on quartz. 7 to Lorville. How much to Sakura? 3 to Sakura. Okay. How much to Casio is 4, and how much to Farnsway is 7. Okay. So now we have the quartz done. Then we move to, this is the faster way to do it. So then we move to carbon. How much to Sakura? 2. How much to Casio? 3. How much to Farnsway? 2. Okay. Then we move on to titanium. And titanium, how much to Sakura? 3. How much to Casio? 5. How much to Farnsway? 7. Okay, for titanium. Then we move on to aluminum. 7 to Lorville. How much to Sakura? 4. That's a 7. 4. How much to Casio? 6. How much to Farnsway? 5. Tungsten. The greatest video of all time, guys. Lorville is 6. To Sakura is 6. To Casio is 6. And to Farnsway is 4. Okay. For Conundrum. How much to Lorville? 3. How much to Sakura? 3. Ooh, 3. How much to Casio? 2. How much to Farnsway? 3. Okay. Next.
keeps dying.
Make me do editing. My microphone is going to make me do editing. Okay.
Can you just do a voiceover?
I could. But that's even still editing. Anyways, Sakura is what? 5? And then what is this? Casio is 3 and Farnsway is 4. Okay, so there's the spreadsheet. That's it. We've made a giant spreadsheet now to do what we need to do and know what's going where, how, when, and at what time. Okay, so I'm going to take down this spreadsheet and we're going to start loading. So take note on how we're going to load this as well. So we're going to load the last place we're going to first, which is Casio. So I'm going to go to the elevator and I'm going to load only Casio's stuff. Only Casio stuff. So Casio is 4 quartz, or we're starting with tin because tin's at the top. So how much tin goes to Casio? We need, man, we have to split these. So 1 4SCU, because it takes 7 quartz, or 7 tin, sorry. 7 tin to Casio, a 2 SCU, and a 1 SCU. Man, this is gonna be, this is a ride. Okay, titanium to Casio is, my goodness, titanium. Oh shit, and I fucked it up. Okay, it's still there like that. Boom, 10. Okay, so titanium is 5 titanium. So 1 4SCU and 1 SCU. The amount of time it takes to do this. The logistics. If you guys like this sort of thing, it's absolutely wonderful. We only need 2 SCU of silicone for Casio. So there we go, 2. And then for quartz, we need 4. So we only need 1 4 SCU. And then for conundrum, we need 2. So 1 2 SCU of conundrum. Is that right? Yep. Spreadsheet is wonderful. Aluminum is 6. So we need 1 4 SCU and 1 2 SCU. And then for tungsten, we need 6. So 1 4 SCU and 1 2 SCU. And then for carbon, we need 3. So that's the 1 SCU and 1 of the 2 SCUs. And then for the final thing, which is stems, we need 3. So 1 2 SCU and 1 SCU. And we move all that to the elevator, and this is just Casio's load. So now we bring this up the elevator and we begin to load. Is that a lot of work? I mean, if you think the fact that we're doing 11 missions at once, I don't think it's that bad. So Hopeless is going to take his Atlas and start throwing me the cargo, and I'm just going to move all this to the front. This is the Casio load, and everything that's going to be here in the front of the C2 is going to be dropped off at Casio. There's no need to make it super organized other than the fact that this is the front load. He drops it in. I just make it so it's even prettier, so we can do different kinds of stacks. Drops it in. Boom. If you guys want to see some Atlas in the video, I will get an Atlas for probably unloading a little bit. I'll just do, he's going to do most of the loading here. And then bloop, puts that in. We can throw this one on top. Swoops it in. And like I said, if you're a cargo person, and you like logistics and you like organization, this is the video for you. If not, then I'm sorry. I'm not the cargo guy. This is not normally something Astro Manny would do, but to be honest, the way the cargo is this patch, it's a lot of fun. So I'm chilling and enjoying it. There we go. Like I said, this is all going to Casio. It's nice, and we don't have to organize it. Like, we've already done the organizing with the spreadsheet and the fact of what happened.
I just need to shut the beam down.
Oh. With the fact that we did all the organizing in the terminal, we shouldn't have to do any crazy moving around boxes to make sure everything's right. Do I recommend having 2 people to do this, or 3? Yes. Can you do this solo? Yes. It'll probably take a little bit longer to do it solo, just because getting the Atlas to put the boxes exactly where you want it is honestly a little bit of a pain in the butt. The Atlas is very good for doing what it's doing right now, what Hopeless is doing, and moving it the distances and getting it to where it needs to be. It does wonders. But making it like truly completely organized is not its strong suit, so that's why you have the second person here to fully organize. So that's Casio done. Okay, so we got to do that 3 more times, but this is the long part of the mission. The rest of the mission is super fast and super easy. We do all the hard stuff in the beginning to get it out the way. So now we're doing Sakura's load. Okay, so Sakura's load, starting with, I believe it's 10 on top. So let's see when we get here. Going down, so 10 on top. Sakura is 7, 10. So we're going to split one of these 4 SEUs. Why is there so much in here? Did we do something wrong already?
You've got the spreadsheet.
I got the spreadsheet. You're right. This doesn't seem right.
Do you want me to go double check the first load?
How is there so much 10? Maybe it's, I think it's showing the stuff that we already pulled out.
Ah.
I think it's showing the stuff we already pulled out, which is a little annoying. Yeah, because I did it correctly on the spreadsheet. I think it's just showing the stuff we already pulled out. Maybe it's just not updated. But what doesn't make sense is it's showing incorrect information. Hold on. I know this is not perfect, guys, but this is a CIG game. This is Star Citizen. Because it's 7, 7, and 4, which means there should be a bunch of 2 SEUs. I just need to get this to show me the name of the box, please. Come on. Come on. Get it right. Show me the name of the box. Okay, well that's aluminum. That's aluminum. It's titanium. Why is there so much aluminum? Well, that makes sense. Okay. The tin would be like the first thing we put in. That's silicone down at the bottom. It's titanium down there. Here's tin. There's a 1 SEU of tin. So tin is this kind of gray color. Another 1SU10. How did that happen? And a 4. How did that happen? Okay, so this needs to be here. And then this just needs to be here. That's fine. That's aluminum. That's tungsten. That's titanium. Aluminum. Where's the 4SU10? That's quartz. I never grabbed the 4SU10. How did... There's no way I messed that up. Okay. Everything's okay. Rewatch the video, guys. Tell me if I messed it up. I don't think I messed it up. Something had to go wrong. Maybe it's because when I pulled off the screen, remember how I undid it? That's okay, though. So that's the 10. This 10 goes here. This 10 goes here. Alright, everything's accounted for. Everything's accounted for. It's okay. My goodness. Unedited.
Things go wrong.
So, I'm going to pull up real quick just the 10. And you're just going to grab the 10 and throw that back there. Pulling up 10, but so 4 of it goes all the way in the back, and then the other 6 goes in the second row. Right, so yeah, so this one is going to go here with these guys. Okay. Already did 10. We're moving on to the next one. Okay, titanium. So titanium for Sakura is 3. So we need one of these and one of these. All right, so boom, boom. Okay, and then silicone for Sakura is none. So we don't need any silicone. Quartz for Sakura is 3. So we need one of these and one of these. And then conundrum for Sakura is 3. So we need one of those and one of those. Aluminum is 4. So we just need one of these. Tungsten is 6. So we need one of these and one of these. Carbon is 2. Just one of those. And then last but not least, stems is 5. Take that, and we take that, move the elevator, and you could double check it, but you know, last time we didn't double check it and we got screwed for it, so we're just gonna continue not double checking.
We need double check. We'll never get it wrong again.
Listen, everything's fine. Okay, so carbon. 2 carbon. That's all that is for carbon. And that conundrum went kind of wild. That was pretty great. Only 3 conundrum. There it is. Fun. Quartz. Only 3 quartz. There it is. And then tungsten. 6 of that. 4 of it. Aluminum. Only 4 of that. Beautiful box placement. Titanium. I don't know why the boxes are doing that. Should be 3 titanium. There's the other tungsten we're missing. Was it 5 stems? It was indeed 5 stems. And their titanium. Good sworn. Is that all? Is that all of it?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool. We're only about 30 minutes into the video. It's getting quicker. See, because the last one we don't even have to sort. The last one we just go, oh, it's the rest of it. Right? So we've done Sakura and we've done Casio, so we're on to Farnsway. Okay, so Farnsway is how much tin? Farnsway is 0 tin. Okay. How much titanium is Farnsway? Farnsway is 7 titanium. We split that up. And okay. How much silicone? 3 to Farnsway. How much quartz? 7 to Farnsway. Bing, bing, bing. How much conundrum? 3. Split, split, boom, boom. Okay, and then aluminum, 5. Split, split. And tungsten is 4. Split. And carbon is 2. Split. And then stems is 4. See? We're basically done. As long as it's all correct. It's all correct. Ah! Then we got quartz. And we got stems. silicon. We got titanium. Silicon. More tungsten. This time I'm not double checking. It's gonna come back to bite us. I don't think so. Quartz. Aluminum. We could double check when we're like doing the last batch here, right?
The delivery will tell us whether we've got the right number or not.
Right, the delivery does too, but I mean, when we're at the delivery, we're screwing ourselves over if we're not ready then, but
We may have scratched the paint there.
just a little bit. Alright,
The Atlas is not a surgical tool.
got everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. Fantastic. And then legit, I should be able to just pull everything else over. The greatest. Dude, I'm telling you guys, you cargo hauling people are probably legit eating this up. Like, this is fantastic. I mean, leave it down in the comments below if you have better ways of doing this. Like, let's share our ideas around. We have done this quite a bit now at this point, and we've tried different ways of doing it, and I think this is the least messy way. I don't know if it's the most proficient way. I think it might be the most proficient way, but it's got to be at least the least messy. It's a little bit more work in the beginning, like I said, setting up a spreadsheet, you know, picking your stuff correctly and whatnot, but for the most part, you know, at this point, we're just pulling boxes, putting them in their places, and then we're getting and going. It's still quite a bit of boxes to move. But, you know, it is what it is. At this point, I could even go and get ready in the pilot seat. Hopefully should be able to stack those at least decently good enough. And we can hope and dream that everything is correct. Actually, while he's doing that, I will take a drink because I am starting to get low. You guys see nothing at the moment. I am not, you know, doing anything fishy at all. It's completely normal. Nothing suspicious at all. What I will tell you is that little Astro Manny tip, will say take some cruises with you and take some synergy with you, because if you drink one cruise and one synergy, the synergy will give you a buff to your hydration and the cruise will give you a buff to your food, and therefore you will get an extra longer time of not having to drink any. Little Astro Manny tip for you there, and we're good to go.
One moment.
Oh, there's a box under the...
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, got it. It got caught in the landing gear.
Now we're good to go. Peasy. So first stop, Lorville. Might say, hey, well, why don't you just edit to your magically appear at Lorville? Well, don't you want to see the beautiful flying and the wonderful things of the Hurston? planetary system and whatnot, and the beautiful paint of the C2 and everything that has to do with Star Citizen. We're here to fly. The truck driving situation is just a side gig. We're here to drive.
I don't want to fly in my space game.
You don't want flying in your space game?
What's
That's
this flying in my
Virpil.
space game?
That one, Lorville? Man, where's Lorville? There it is. Now you can put in your routes to the locations you want. Probably the best idea, but you know, we have little markers that tell us where to go to, so that as well. Remember, we're at 1/3 of the way of member to becoming experienced cargo truck driver. Pulling in the Lorville during the daytime, very pretty. It seems that the deliver shipment tag marker for Lorville points directly to the spaceport. So that's a nice little thing. We got Hopeless cozied on up in the back somewhere.
I'm staying in the Atlas.
Staying.
If I fall out of the ship, I survive because I can drop and survive.
Yeah. Fair enough. Beautiful views. Sometimes Lorville can be pretty. Sometimes. And then you drive into this fog cloud and you ask yourself, what am I doing here on this forsaken planet?
With the semi-toxic fog cloud.
Semi-toxic fog cloud. Couldn't be too bad. Get us a nice hangar. All this exciting gameplay. So if you take away the intro and the little bit of mic malfunctions and whatnot, you can say, hey, it took us about 30 minutes to get up in the air and moving, but the rest of it should only take about 20 minutes on top of that. So everything we're doing, you're doing it in an hour, and you saw how many missions we're doing. If you're doing it as one person collecting, that's like 300k, 400k. I don't know exactly. We can count later, but good chunk of money, to be honest. It's good, honest paying work. Good, honest paying work. So, another recommendation for when you're landing and moving the cargo, you kind of want to get yourself at a. I mean, if you're flying a C2, it's kind of hard to get the perfect route or the perfect parking job. But right here where we're at, you can kind of see how my landing gear is in the yellow line marker there. This, if Hopeless is standing exactly where Hopeless is standing right now, he can basically grab anywhere in the C2 and hit basically anywhere in the freight elevator. So it's very easy to offload and load if you park at this position. And of course, since we're a two-man crew and I'm the only one with the missions at the moment, I have to go and take the elevator up and down and whatnot. It does seem like our C2 lights are off, meaning that maybe it's a bit injured. So hopefully we don't blow up during this adventure. I'm sure everything will be fine. And as I mentioned before, we put all of Lorville's load in the back here. So Lorville is all right here. We don't have to do any sorting or any organizing. It is all right here in the back. Don't worry. Hopeless is being paid handsomely for all the wonderful work he's doing. No, I'm doing work.
You get to eat.
No, you don't get to eat.
Damn. Liquid died again.
I mean, there's There's crews on board that you could drink in between loading and offloading. But, you know, that one's stuck, buddy. You got to grab the other one first.
Yeah, that was hitting the wrong one. Sometimes trying to go too fast.
Yeah. You see, he's got perfect reign of basically getting everything he needs anywhere he wants it. And it's as simple as that. Some would say this is quite relaxing. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, if it's quite relaxing or not. How much cargo hauling have you done? What is your rep in cargo hauling? What's your favorite planet to do it at? What routes do you take? All those wonderful things. That's the load. So now we can go in and I hit this button here and all boxes are accounted for. It's like we did it correctly or something. Some of these missions say we only have 1 minute left. What? Are we taking too long? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But that's that. We're done with Lorville. We're moving on to the next location. And the next location would be your choice of whether, or well, I guess you got to do the way we loaded it, right? So we did Sakura, we did Casio first, then Sakura, and so our next location is Farnsway. So we're on our way to Farnsway. And the first load went perfectly. And that only took, what, 5 minutes? The hardest part about the of doing what we're doing now is the fact that we're in a C2 and we're flying through the Atmo. So it takes a little bit of time to do that. But the thing is, like I said, we're doing 11 missions at once. You can do this in a C2 or a C1 or a Cuddy even, in smaller ships, and run 1 or 2 missions, maybe 3 missions in it. But it'll be harder to organize. But in the C2, you can do like 10 missions at a time and keep it somewhat organized. Definitely gonna have to pay attention to how much money we're gonna make. So in between our next travel, we'll calculate how much money we'll make so that I know to use that in the title. Okay. So, Farnsway. That's what I said, right? Which one is Farnsway? That's not good. Opus, am I still here?
You're still here, yeah.
Okay. My star system just popped up, said my session's expired. You're signed out. But I'm still flying. Look at that, Farnsway. Easy peasy. Start to quantum. So guys, let's take a quick look while we're in quantum. So it's just about 40k per mission, and like I said, we're doing 9 of those. So 4 times 9 is what? 36, right? So 36 plus another 40k, so so 400k, right? So roughly 400k, and like I said, this is probably going to take about an hour. You can maybe do it in 40 minutes, 45 minutes if you're quick about it. This is actually our first like full-on attempt at this for this recording. So we tested this a little bit beforehand, but we didn't foolproof this plan until the recording. So we probably could do it a little bit faster if we were used to it. So I would say 45 minutes to an hour for 400k in good old-fashioned cargo hauling, everyday's workhorse. no danger. It's relatively perfectly safe. I'll show you the little bit of danger that there is right now. We're going into a distribution center, right? Okay, so there's danger at the distribution centers, not by the distribution center itself. Like, it's completely safe to fly into the distribution center and all that stuff, but you could run into a player at the distribution center. There's two ways of doing the distribution center. We will show you both ways on how to do the distribution center. First off, I will show you the safe way. We're rolling into Farn's Way, okay? And
I need permission, I'm gonna get trespassing.
are you serious?
Yep.
You are 100% correct. Okay, so you definitely have to share this mission with your homies. But we didn't share last time. At least not all of them.
We had one shared and that had Farm's Way in it.
Oh, so you only need one of them. Okay. Still getting shot. There. Okay, so we gotta get up in the air. Dude, there's turrets everywhere. Dude, I think we're gonna die.
Leaving private property. They should stop being angry at me.
Is everything okay?
I mean, aside from the fact that I saw the laser bolts passing through half the ship, it's okay.
Hey, there's a little of excitement for you guys. Okay, so we gotta get you one of the missions at least.
At least for Barnsley, because I think Sacrosun and the other one are friendly, aren't they?
Okay. So, share you. See if you get this sharing.
Got it.
Okay. So, make sure that if you do have a buddy that they have the mission shared, at least one of them in the list shared. It's still red. I don't know if they're okay with us being here. Our shields are full again, though. Is it green for you, or are you trespassing?
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm Hurston security controlled, but not
Okay.
trespassing.
All right. So we're good, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a scare there for a second. Anyway, so the safe way of doing a distribution center delivery is you can call for a hangar just like you do anywhere else, and you will land in one of the hangars. Simple as that. We're here at Farn's Way. I called for a hangar. You know, one of these days it will open a hangar and let us in. There we go. Gateway granted. Like I said, one of the options is to land in the hangar and do cargo just like you would anywhere else. I will tell you guys the hangar doors on these places are a little bit slow. I think it's just Loreville in general. They all have these like hangars that only open sideways. While the Orson hangars and whatnot, they open, you know, sideways and frontways. I feel like those just open faster. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. So again, we want to get a nice parking job where we have our right landing gear in the yellow, just like that. Gives him a nice, easy look into the loading bay, into the freight elevator. And voila. Voila, voila. and I fell through the ship. That's okay. I didn't fall through the station or anything.
But honestly, we will shoot you and have you fall through your ship.
Yes. So as you see here, Hopeless will be doing the same thing. Getting a nice view of both the elevator and the ship. For the next part, I could move this up as well to make it easier for him to offload next time around, but to be honest, it's not necessary because you can see he has full range of the elevator and the ship from this location with this parking job. To better give you markers on where to land, because I really think it's an important job to have the markers. Like I said, putting your right landing gear on the yellow and the yellow line, you know where yellow, gray, you know what I'm, yeah, your caution lines here, right? Put that right there on the caution line. Everything else is kind of, it's going to give or take a little bit, but as you can see, the ramp is like right at the corner here, and this is like dead on perfect parking, basically. It has full range of everything here. The Atlas can do anything. And this would make it very easy for you to do this solo if you get really good at your parking job. So, as I was talking about Hopeless getting his paycheck, you know, the pilot's got to put in work too. So this parking job, you can't just do this, you know, because it, you know, it's your first day on the job. It takes some practice. Not blowing up when the distribution center decides, hey, you guys aren't allowed to be here. You know, lesser pilots maybe would not have had their shields on. Look at that. Well done. Say this was the wrong place we went to. We were supposed to go to Farnsway next. We're supposed to go to the other place.
No, Farnsway was next. That blue container on the side is not locked in, and that's all of it. Yep, that one.
Make sure you have all your containers locked on so that everything reads correctly. You go in, you do your check, you hit the down button here. All boxes are accounted for. 0 issues. Confirm. And now we just have 2 more locations to go. Next up is Sakura. So we could move these boxes up to be a little bit, you know, nicer and whatnot. But to be honest, like I said, the Atlas can hit it all. So it's really not necessary. You're just wasting time yourself moving the boxes. The only reason why we moved the boxes in the beginning is to get organized and to have everything in place. But yeah. Again, leave it down in the comments below what you guys think about the whole situation. Maybe close your ramps before you take off. All those kinds of things, you know. Apparently our door was wide open.
Landing gear up.
Okay. And remember, we're only going to Casio last because of we picked up a location, or we picked up a job for Casio to return back to Everest Harbor. There will be some pickup missions from probably any of the distribution centers, so it just depends on which ones you pick. And we just chose Casio as our final destination and final pickup point. And we will do the full loop, return to Everest Harbor to where we pick up everything. And if we wanted to do it again and make another 400k in about an hour's time, we can. It's all that simple. Doing my turn too early. We're not out of the Atmo yet. Need to get to at least 9k, 10k preferably on Hurston. Go, flip. Select shipment. Deliver shipment to Sakura Sun Magnolia. Work. I'm excited to see what's next, guys. Next, we're gonna have experienced missions after this. How cool is that gonna get? It's just cargo. Listen, the people still sitting here watching this video give a damn about the cargo. If you're still... If you're still watching and you don't give a damn about cargo, then man, you must really enjoy me, and you are the real homie.
There you have the cargo.
I mean, I'm a damn good pilot, but there's not a whole lot of good piloting I can do here in the C2.
You landed nicely. To be fair, when I'm doing cargo on my own, I just land it wherever and deal with it.
Fair enough.
I see one has dents on the cargo ramp where I've hit it so many times with boxes. It doesn't even repair anymore, that part.
So I go in while being in nav mode, nav flight mode as much as I can to get in close down below. When I get around 5k out, then I swap to SEM mode just in case we were to get shot so that we have our shields up. And you just get better control when you're in SEM mode. So like if you're flying a C2, you don't have very much control. So you being in an SEM is going to help you get a little bit of that back. So we showed you last time pulling up to a distribution center to do it the super safe way, and that is by calling a hangar and going into the hangar and using the freight elevator in the hangar, because those work. Distribution centers are fine, the hangars are fine, and you're safe in there as long as the door closes. No player is going to be able to run in there and shoot you unless they do it by foot. I guess they could do it by foot. We'll save a video like that for another day. The other way of doing that is, or another way of delivering your cargo, is landing on this external pad right here. It's kind of hard to do in a C2. It is a big ship, and it is not the biggest pad. And there you go. As you can see, there is a freight elevator right underneath there. It's a little bit further away. So Hopeless might have to go down the ramp a little bit, and I might have to toss him boxes. But there is a freight elevator on the outside of the distribution centers, which is really, really cool. I think these places are really neat. Really neat. So how's the view? Do you want me to toss you things, or you got it?
Got it.
Got it? Look at this. Full elevator. Astro. While you're here and you're waiting for your paid help to offload the ship, go off and run for some boxes. You might even find a night vision scope.
I love how we keep the illusion of paid help.
What are you talking about? I run a service. It is $200K an hour for your cargo hauling services. I will pay you $200K an hour for your cargo hauling services, minus $100K an hour if you are renting an Atlas. And unfortunately, Hopeless did not bring his own Atlas today, so he is renting an Atlas.
Feel scammed.
I'm not gonna run too far away and look for any loot boxes, but they're around. If you go to the smokestacks, there'll definitely be loot boxes in those smokestacks, guys. If you're looking for loot boxes, I don't want to go way too far out and take time away from you. If you go to those smokestacks, there'll definitely be a bunch of boxes. And there could be some good loot. Oh, look here! Look, I found one loot box for you guys. There you go. What do we get? What do we get? We get pink flares and wow blaster ammo. Yes. Yeah, there's loot boxes everywhere in the distribution centers, inside, outside, all around, guys. So, it's also another thing you can do while you're here. How we doing, Hopeless? A few more?
Like one more box. No, that one's not. You'll have to fix that one. Should be the last boxes. Oh wait, is that part of this one? Yeah, conundrum.
Good.
1 sec. Okay, I think that should be all of them.
All right. We could be both using an Atlas and whatnot, or both doing it, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if I would consider that to be efficient, because sometimes you'll grab the same box, mess things up, and lots of things can happen. I'm gonna bring the elevator up for courtesy. Lots of things can happen if you're both moving boxes at the same time. I honestly believe that one person should move a box at a time. And in the case that we were doing earlier, I was organizing, he was putting things in, so that worked out fine. But really, in a certain area, there should be only one person moving boxes. In this game, currently, you can bug a box, and that really does ruin the day, so I would stick to one person moving boxes at a time. And we only have one more step to go, and then we're done.
Engines on.
Well, 2 more steps. You're gonna pick up a load from the next one to drop off at Everest. But that's quick, because that's 8 SU boxes.
We're off. Up to get out of that as fast as possible. At this point, you could get shot by other players, but you are still kind of in a distribution center that's supposed to have your back, so should be okay. Yourself a little bit more boost to get up to 9k, 10k. Get out of atmo is 10k, but I tend to do my flips to around 8.5. By the time my ship drifts to 10k, I'm at the location, which is Casilio. It's also really neat to do this. That's kind of cool.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear low.
By the time you get your hauling, your cargo hauling reputation max, you probably never want to see a box again in your life. So I'll tell you what, that's why I'm trying to get this up, and then when Pyro comes around, I don't know if I'm going to redo it.
I was gonna say, the nice thing about being the person who's just shipping boxes and not flying is I can go on a coffee break now.
Yeah, You definitely can go on a coffee break.
Smoke break, coffee break. Like, oh, we're nearly there. Go down to the hangar. Nose of the ship this time.
Living life.
Do you want to do some Atlas work or?
Yeah. I'll grab the Atlas this time. Yeah. I'll park outside, so therefore you can go look for loot boxes. I'm just wondering if there's going to be enough room in the freight elevator to grab the pickup load in the outside one. So we'll find out. We're picking up like 250.
Well, when we get close, it'll say on the outside of the hangar of the how much you can take.
We're here. Can't see it from here, but
I'll check. Uh, 224. How much are we picking up?
probably just about that number. Oh, and I was supposed to do the front side.
You were the one on the Atlas, so I'm not bothered. You might want to turn around. It will be quite a lot easier and quicker.
Nah. Yeah, so on this last drop off. Yeah. On this last drop off, I should have definitely parked front side. Ladies and gentlemen, I should have parked front side and put my nose towards the elevator, but to be honest, like I said, this Atlas is so beautiful. It does so many things so wonderfully that it's really not that deep. See, I can just flip, grab, and flip, grab, and it goes. It actually is taking a little bit longer because it's got distance to travel, but it's not the end of the world. You might have to be careful. I wonder if you can take a NPC's head off by hitting them with a box.
I've only ever nearly hit an NPC. I've never actually hit one, so it's possible.
Oh my god, I totally just gave that guy a haircut. Dude, I gave that guy a freaking haircut. Oh my god.
Didn't even charge him for it. That's Manny being helpful.
Exactly. I know. All right. Boom. All right. Apparently I grabbed that box instead of that box, but that's okay. Definitely some boxes out there that are not to the thing, but I'll fix that.
I may require assistance when you're done.
What did you do?
Got stuck.
How'd you get stuck?
I'm not entirely sure either. I think I'm gonna blame Hurston's gravity.
Where did you get stuck?
Quite close to the ship.
All right.
I feel like my character shouldn't have had that extra cheeseburger.
Done what I could from here. There's a couple boxes I gotta go fix over there. Fine, Hopeless. I don't know where he's at because I don't have his marker.
You should have a green marker that shows friendlies on the mission. I am to the right of the ship.
Keyword should.
I'm like
Oh.
91 meters away from the ship.
What the heck are you doing?
I'm floating.
How do I help you up there?
There's a ladder you can come up, and I was hoping maybe you could knock me out. And
You're doing a wonderful job. Probably gonna have to shoot you. Is this a box?
it's not movable. The set dressing.
Somebody was saying that we can grab boxes from the inside of the distribution center this patch.
That would be interesting.
Here. What's your health at?
15%. Oh, there goes 0.
Well, definitely gone. Oh,
I thank you.
I did it without giving you an injury.
I mean, that's skill. 100% skill.
We'll take that out of his paycheck. He signed a waiver at the beginning of this. He doesn't know that he signed a waiver, but he did.
I mean, it wasn't anything to do with the loading or offloading of cargo. Did it completely to myself.
All right, all boxes accounted for. All. What? Please stand by while we address the issue. Freight item validation failed. Please try again later. Don't do this to me, game. Oh, there's a person? That's you? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm at the ship.
You don't have a green elevator or a green thing anymore. Scared the living shit out of me. Okay, it's working. I think they weren't supposed to be 4 high. Even though they stacked 4 high, I don't think they were supposed to be 4 high. Alright, So we literally just completed 9 missions. 9 missions done. 400k richer. Now we're going to complete the final little bit. Oh, this is yeah. It's not all.
2 loads.
We could do it in 2 loads, yeah. And we're gonna have to see what happens if I do
29
this.
minutes before the guns open up.
Is it coming up? I might have broke the elevator. Oh, nope, it's coming up. Okay. I think it's trying to make a decision. Alright, well, there's all of our stuff. Here, hold on to it. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. There you go.
Oh, I did not see the small one.
Rachel's trying to call me in the middle of my video. She's gonna have to wait. And so this final load that we're doing, guys, this is all going to Everest Harbor, and it doesn't have to be organized because it's all going to the same place. Everything's going to be fine. We're good. We just need to make sure that we actually get it all because of, like I said, it seemed like it was 300 SEU, but the freight elevator only takes 240 or 220. And as you can see, the Atlas doesn't do the greatest job at stacking. So it does help to have a second person in here. That's why I say that you only have one person doing the tractor beaming at a time in each location. So he's tractor beaming out there, but I'm tractor beaming in here. So we should have no crossing the streams anywhere because we're not messing with the same cargo per se. So I'm just trying to make it where I continue to give him room so it's easy for him to continue bringing boxes in without any obstructions. Especially when you're dealing with the bigger boxes, it does pay to do this quite a bit. But even that, like, it's just hard to get it to exactly where you want to be, especially if you're trying to be fast and efficient and you're not trying to move around a bunch, because you don't really want to move around a bunch. You want to just keep rotating back and forth and not having to move while you're in the thingamabob. The Atlas really is a cool little thing. It is awesome. It's really exciting to see what it can do and test the limits in the future.
I'm gonna blow one of my ships up with this thing eventually.
Yes. Boxes are just wanting to freaking fling. I like how there's like that one SU. Alright, let me make sure.
The one is you.
Yeah, let me make sure to check if there's any more. Doesn't seem like there is. I don't understand that, how that worked. Maybe it made some disappear. I don't know. Or maybe it really did take up more than it was supposed to. Like, again, maybe it was supposed to only go 3 high, but because for some reason you can technically put it 4 high, that it worked.
It was stacked 4 high. It was
right.
8s on top of 8s. So.
Yeah. Alright, so we're finishing our journey by going back home to Everest Harbor. Well, back to the trading home. That's where we started the trade route. Then we'll be heading back home to Crusader after that, but we won't have that as part of the video or anything like that. But we had to commute to go to work today. Came all the way to Hurston.
It's full of fresh air.
You call this fresh air?
It's okay. The advantage of living on Hurston is you don't have to buy booze to get a little bit woozy and drunk. You just need to take your mask off.
Fair enough.
Can't do that in Crusader or Microtech.
Very true. So as you see, we still have these 2 missions to complete, which is delivery back to Everest. That's what we're doing. Gotta figure out how to get to Everest, since it's on the other side of the planet. So we're find an OM marker. OM6 is apparently the one to go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Deliver shipment. See, this one only says 60 SEU of waste. So we definitely didn't get 300 or anything. It was definitely less than 200. I think it's just the elevator was confused. Probably because of all the other stuff that was on it a second before that. So we fly in with tremendous speed. And then as we're hitting the brakes, call in for our hangar. We know it's going to be one of these over here somewhere. Maybe, no, they gave us the other side for some reason. Rude. We do it with tremendous, awesome, spectacular style for the finish. Nice and smooth arenos. And I like to go nice and slow here at the end because I do a flip around. So we come in backwards. Just barely getting the flip as we come through the doors. Now that we're flipped around, we could speed it up just a little. What? Apparently I hit the door. You didn't see that. Everything's fine. And then we meet our mark on the parking spot. As you see, I'm gonna put my back right on the marker, right where I like it. And it's pretty gorgeous.
Engines off.
See if I could even repair and refuel from this location. We can. Look at that. Repair, refuel while we're doing our work. All in a day's work. If I could get out of the seat now, that would be tremendous. There we go. And you can get up out of your seat while it's repairing and refueling because you don't need to be there. Easy peasy. It's not like this took an hour and a half or anything. Like I said, we could have definitely probably done it faster. But, you know, it's the Astro Mercenaries. We're goofing a bit.
I mean, I may have got myself a little stuck. By
Maybe
playing the cheeseburgers.
a little stuck. And there it is. But you see, if there was a second Atlas there, it would kind of be in the way, right? The only other thought process here is you could have someone up unloading from the back side or from the front side. So you would have one Atlas in the back and one Atlas in the front, both unloading. But even that, like I said, it just seems a bit more complicated than it needs to be. Where'd that box go?
There.
Okay.
I can see it at least. It just hit the top of the doors that went in.
Okay.
They do that from time to time when you're going for the back. That one will... Oh no, that one didn't.
They do smack the crap out of the engine a lot, huh?
Hey, man,
It is
I
what
like
it
the
is.
box.
The large elevators can do 896. The extra larges is over 1,000.
But not 9,000, so...
You guys hear
Well,
about... Go ahead, Hopeless.
So they said today that they're going to do large external ones for the LC.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You guys hear today about the fact that they're going to accommodate the extra large ships and with external hangar type thingies on the stations. So you'll be able to dock or park somewhere with your 890 jump or your reclaimer or your whole C at a station and do some offloading and unloading with the help of smaller ships. Cool stuff, cool stuff. We're on our final box. Ladies and gentlemen, did it all work without a hitch? Zero issues. Besides Hopeless getting stuck. All boxes accounted for. Confirm. Boom. 11 missions done just like that. It was a journey. It was a journey. But it was done. What is our reputation at? Did we make it to experienced or not? We did. Just by the hair of our chinny chin chin did we hit that experience. Do you guys want to see an experience mission for a little bonus extra? If you haven't seen one before. Now I have 130 hauling missions to choose from. Here you go. Direct Interstellar. I'm only going to show you this one. Direct Interstellar Large Cargo Haul. Collect silicone from the Terra Gateway and bring it to the Magnus Gateway. 629 SCU. It says that this haul will be having containers of 32 SCU or smaller to be picked up. 629. I want to look at more. Oh my gosh. Collect hydrogen from Terra Gateway and deliver it to Everest Harbor. Deliver 1,362 SCU from Terra Gateway to Everest Harbor. That is 3 trips in a C2 if you're solo. For only 63k. I gotta see more. This one is Pyro to Everest 348 for medium cargo. One more. Here's the planetary one. Barnesway to Everest. Kovlix to Everest. See, like these are doable. Okay. So there's some doable ones. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm going to show. Stay tuned for the next video on cargo hauling to get more. Where's Hopeless so we can do an outro? He's back on the ship. That was it. Experienced. We went up almost a third. Well, basically a third of the said... What the heck? Oh, was that T-pose? Did you see that T-pose? Why is the ground sparking? Why are you pointing a gun at me?
Don't ask questions.
No questions asked. Moving on. Yep. This has been Astro Manny and Hopeless, the Astro Mercenaries. There's quite a few of us hanging out in the Discord, but you only get to hear me and Hopeless's voice for now. Until next time, yep, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know, leave that comment down below. Tell me about your cargo hauling experiences. Whoa, do you guys like the Atlas giveaway? Leave a comment down below for an Atlas giveaway. If you're still watching right now and you leave a comment down below and you say the color of the Atlas you want, and I will enter you twice into the giveaway that is coming later this week, if you're still here watching. This is Astro Manny and Hopeless signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day, and adios.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.